What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We will be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion that we do every trading day. Today is Monday, first day of trading week. Incredible day. As you can see, every pair's doing exactly according to the plan. And as you know that this is New York session is coming up. We see a lot of volatility in the market in the new year. This is the first week when this is the second week of the month, but this is the first week when we can see a good volatility in the market. So I want you guys to stick till the end to take everything you will receive in this session. If we find any good trade, we'll jump on it. Otherwise, we'll keep observing, analyzing, learning. And also, this is how trading is. More patience, less trading. As soon as we will find opportunity, we'll do it. So with that said, let's begin today's session with some important pairs to look at, including gold, euro, dollar, and we'll look at all of them. First of all, gold looks like that, guys. Initially did exactly as it is. It was predicted to be bullish. As you can see, once the market opened, gold started to go up exactly according to the plan. Now gold came to a zone where we can see that again it is creating another bullish move. So let's look at first of all a bit higher time frame. Higher time frame is like the intraday on the 4 hour. We see that gold previous session has created a red candle, which is in fact not a bearish candle. It's a retracement in the way that it is doing. Now, as you can see, this is the impulse created during the NFP, and the NFP impulse is always very, very important. Now, this is 4 hour time frame, and in that time frame, when you see the price creates this kind of impulse, which is significantly important. So with that in mind, guys, what do you see that currently gold is creating again another bullish move. Now if you closely look at bigger picture on gold, let's jump onto the bigger picture. Looking at the monthly, gold is the monthly bull is very strong. As you can see with this is the second week of the month, but the price already has created a good movement to the upside. You can see that there is a gap opening on the monthly and created a big jump on the monthly perspective. Now there is a resistance coming up on gold. This is the lowest part of this long wick candle, which is around 1889, but still there is a little bit to go up there. Already the price has crossed this weekly high, as you can see 1879, and we have seen a primarily little bit of rejection. But what I think that this price on the monthly, as you can see, very strongly bullish. We can expect bullish move. Now looking at weekly perspective on gold, we see that weekly perspective as well, the previous week very strong bullish candle with a gap opening every week. There is in fact gap opening and a strong bullish price action. Now if we look at this one here, let's draw this level. What do you see that there is that starting of a big impulse here on the weekly. With this big impulse, now the price has just crossed that high, okay, and then we see that the price primarily has rejected. Now the question is either the price is going to reverse from here, depends on the lower time frame. Weekly time frame, we have seen a little bit of overextended to the upside. What I think that this price either may reverse from here based on the price action, or we might see a little push to the upside. Looking at daily, on the daily perspective, there is a very long bullish engulfer. As you can see, this is a huge bullish engulfer, followed by today we have seen that just the price penetrated this high, created a little bit of higher low. Now which way the market to be heading? Now if the price reverse, then we will see a clear head and shoulder or a double top on a very lower time frame, maybe on the 15 minutes, and that's the main point here to understand in fact which way the market will be heading. Now if we look at intraday time frame, this is where we look at in fact how the price is doing. So far the price action is still bullish. As you can see, this is one level that we have drawn from the weekly perspective. This is the high where you have seen this movement has created. Now if we see now in what situation we will be considering reversal, if we see this level is being respected multiple times, for example, if we find a clean reversal pattern here, especially a head and shoulder, then we will be selling gold for this move. On the other hand, if we see that gold bulls are maintaining this movement to the upside, then what we will be doing is we will be again going long on gold. Now let's jump on to further lower time frame. On the even 1 hour chart can give us a clear direction. Now this is where you see that from this dynamic support from 1 hour 20 EMA, we have seen another bullish candle has formed on gold, which is going up. Now it will be very important to see either gold is respecting 1881 that just been rejected from. If we see that gold, let's say in this 1881 again creating series of lower high, okay, then we'll say that okay, gold might reverse from here. In that case, even we could see that gold again coming back to this zone or may consolidate along this area. So based on how gold price will do, we will decide in this session which way we will be trading, guys. Make sure you use the live chat. Let me know what's your thought, and then we'll go from there. Let me know the chat. Let me know your opinion and thought in the chat so that we can discuss together. Hello sir, can you please analyze USL? Absolutely, thank you very much. Morning coach Galaxy, thank you. Morning Kings Diasta, hello, thank you very much. Maltel, hi there, thank you very much. Hi coach Euro USD. So this is what we have seen on gold. Now the question is, let's jump on to even the 15 minutes time frame. We see that some bullish move here now as the price came to this previous resistance zone, which is turning support here on this lower time frame. We see some bullish move. So what we will be doing on gold, guys, is as the price is still bullish, we will keep observing to see what's happening with this level. This level on the higher time frame, you can see it has created a higher low and there is a gap opening here. This is a very, very important level. It is possible for gold to have a reversal, okay? It is possible, it's not impossible, but to do that, to understand it is a reversal or it's still continuing. So when it will, if it creates a reversal, we'll see a nice looking reversal pattern. Now this is the mistake that, you know, even when I started trading I did, is guessing like, okay, the price in an important level, the price might reverse, let's jump on a sell. No, because you can see there is a bearish engulfer has formed, that's true, but still this bearish engulfer cannot be an indication for reversal. To trade a reversal, you need clean reversal pattern. Though there has been a big impulse, normally when you see the price hit an important level with this kind of impulse, that causes for the price to reverse. But we need to see how this current candle is doing. So normally to create a reversal from this kind of zone, you need a very strong reversal pattern. You could see that a double top, a green candle, and again a red candle, couple of consolidation, or you know that an clean head and shoulder, and then we can expect to sell gold. Otherwise we'll remain observant, but it will not be a good idea to be bullish at the moment on the higher time frame. Let's say if you are trading on 15 minutes here, that can be a trade that you could see that the gold is going up again, you know, that from 1875 to 1879 we could see further bullish move. but for a bit higher time frame we have to look at to see which way the market will be heading based on this level. This is a very important level, and it is not impossible to see that in fact gold reverse from here for a bigger move. Okay, so let's see, we'll look at over time. Now this is with the gold. Now let's look at, guys, on euro dollar. Now looking at euro dollar, as you can see early today, we had two trades, one on dollar yen which has gone to SL, and euro dollar, which in fact was a very successful trade. As you can see, euro dollar, this is 2 times profit we basically gathered on this one. And also I posted early analysis today on euro dollar, what it could do, and it did it. So basically, let me explain why I have sent this trade alert to the students, and so that you also can understand it. For those who are in the VIP also can learn from it why we have opened this trade, so that, guys, you can learn and understand how things work. So let's jump onto this euro dollar trade. So this one is the euro dollar, the previous one is dollar yen, as I mentioned. So let's look at on euro dollar what it did, looking at intraday. Now this one is the analysis that I posted early today as well. And if you look at monthly perspective on euro dollar, as you can see, when even before London session, you probably haven't seen a week on the monthly candle. This is a very important concept. See, guys, there's a little bit of week, and that week is very, very important. Before, there wasn't any week previously. When I posted analysis, you can review that. Now, why it was so important, let's jump on to weekly. Now you can see that on the weekly time frame, closely look at what's happened. You see that it just penetrated the weekly high. If you closely look at, you see that there is no wick at the top, and this is where I know that there will be a drop. And I was waiting almost 3 to 4 hours, guys, just looking at the chart, being patient. This is trading is just to find an entry opportunity from that zone, because I know that when you see, and I also posted analysis on TradingView, YouTube, wherever you are following me, so that you can be, I'm sure that for those who watch that analysis, has been a really great trade from this zone. Give a big thumbs up, guys, to if you enjoyed this trade. Now what we have seen, that from that level there has been a strong reversal. Now if you look at daily, we see the same thing, the price has reversed from that level. If we look at the 4 hour, this is the candle that we have traded. Now let me tell you in what situation I have entered the trade. Now I have told you the reason behind the trade. As you can see, this is the weekless candle, the first candle of the week, okay, and the price, the first candle of the month and week at the same time, weekless candle, and the price has reached that zone a little bit, maybe how many pips, less than a pip, penetrated and then a reverse. So if you look at 1 hour chart, this is where the trade has come in play. So once this green candle penetrated there, this is where the trade was posted to the students, and also in my own trading account we have opened the trade, and that has in fact given us a really awesome trade in this movement. As you can see from this, a good movement happened to the downside. So this is what it is. You know that the game of trading is, you need to wait patiently to find good trading opportunity. Once you find it, take it, and that's how you can find the best trading opportunity in the market. If you want to learn more about this kind of strategy that we teach our students, so that you can find trade by yourself to make money in autopilot from the market, then you can find a link in the description area, You can visit the website, join us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, learn our strategies, and also become an independent, professional, profitable trader. So now let's see in what situation now we will be trading again euro dollar. Now probably you might miss that trade or you make profit. That's fine. Let's move on to the next, where we can find next trading opportunity. Now as you can see, euro dollar, after this drop, again we see another bullish move. Now this is a very important zone, as the price is heading this resistance. Either the price will respect that resistance again or to drop. So let's look at that point. Now if we look at daily, we see that there is a daily bullish engulfer the previous day of trading week, and then what we have seen that today, as soon as market open, so far significant bullish candle. Now the question is which way the price will be heading. Let's jump onto a bit higher time frame, looking at monthly. Now this is the monthly price action. Already we have seen a penetration of the monthly resistance and dropped. Now there is still high probability for euro dollar to continue to rise, guys. As you can see, this is the monthly resistance level, which is the monthly 20 MA, and above this green candle, and there is a huge liquidity in this zone, and we could see a fast move to the upside. You know why, guys? Why I have a question for you. Let me see how many of you are understanding this, then I will explain. Do you know when the price, let's say when the price reached this kind of zone, a high liquidity, for example above this green candle, okay, when you see that the price is approaching this level, you can almost be sure that the price will revisit that zone. Another thing that if I want to show you, let's say GBP/JPY daily, we'll come back to euro dollar. You see that GBP/JPY daily 20 MA zone, when the price was here, also I posted analysis on TradingView that the price is likely to hit that 20 MA. Why the price normally become like a magnet? Let's jump onto euro dollar. Like what's the reason? Can anybody let me know in the chat? I know that everyone can answer it. Why do the price normally attracted like a magnet to this kind of liquidity area? What's the reason why the price, the sellers again sell and the price should not drop? What's the reason behind when you see a nearing a liquidity zone, why the price normally reach that liquidity zone and then reverse or continue? So let me know in the chat, and then I will explain. This will be a real thing that you learn, and that will really help you in your trading. Let me look at the chat, guys. I'm sitting on my hand in terms of gold. The reversal will come, but not now. Yeah, thank you very much. Please kindly analyze gas. Yeah, we'll look at it. Aussie dollar, gold. Yep, please, thank you. I don't consider going long. Gold might create a fake out. Currently gold is testing the weekly neckline. On that case, I don't consider going long even if I see the so-called opportunity. Yeah, that's a good approach. We will also not going long for the time being because gold in a very important resistance level. Yeah, we will be looking at to look at. But what I was saying that, for example, if you're trading on 5 minutes or 15 minutes, there's a still opportunity in both way. Okay, gold is very unpredictable instrument. Chunk, yes, absolutely. Hello coach, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you very much. Yeah, gold is very unpredictable and also profitable. Predictable, in fact. I can't say it's very unpredictable. It depends on actually where you are predicting. As if you analyze based on that a real price action, trading system. It should be predictable, but at the same time, yeah, that's true that gold is very volatile. There is a lot of volume in it, and there is a lot of manipulation also in it. That's why the opportunity comes, because when there is more manipulation, there is more opportunity. Why do big boys manipulate gold? Because there is a lot of people in it, right? And you know that where there is more volume, there is more opportunity. So gold is predictable and at the same time unpredictable based on where you are measuring from. So for me, I love gold, as you have seen that, and very soon we will be starting gold scalping also. So yeah, I love gold, and you know that you have seen my analysis on gold. The reason is it's very tight stop loss, like tight spread, and very volatile. Everyone can trade it, and there is opportunity there. And at the same time, you have to be very cautious. That's true that sometimes it becomes very unpredictable. Last time you have seen during the NFP, it became very unpredictable. So you have to be cautious when you're trading on gold. You have to learn proper risk management. This is the key points when you're trading on gold. And I will not even recommend you to guys trade gold on mobile phone. I'll tell you that use a desktop computer with proper risk management tools so that you can trade gold with confidence. Hi sir Deji, great call on euro dollar. Yeah, thank you very much. Amazing, thank you. Yeah, that's the goal of all of this, to make money, and you made it, you did it, well done. Yeah, I sent the signal, but you still implemented the signal, and it's your credit. Make money, that's the main goal of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to help the trader to become an independent professional trader. Good morning coach, but USD going up now. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what we are discussing, that we could see still bullish move. For next movement, market needed money to market grab liquidity for big move. Okay, let me see. Lot of stop loss at this level. Very good. USD CAD views. Good afternoon coach, joining from South Africa. Thank you, Harry. Okay, so some of you came up with a very good idea, that let me explain why when the price reach this kind of liquidity zone, why the price normally reach that level. The question was actually, when you see that the price in that zone, normally the price move there, like become very high probability the price will move there. Why? The reason is, the answer is right, there is a lot of stop loss there. But the reason the price move in that zone is because, let's say when people saw this candle, people means like even the big boys, they opened a lots of sell position. Okay, a lot of sell position in this direction. Okay, there is a lot of sell position. Once the price started to push up and come to this kind of important level, what the big boys or the people who are already traded from here, what they do, they started to close their sell order. You understand? Because they know that the price is very near to their stop loss. Okay, now they might lose, so far they have gained. So like when the price is here, for me, I would close my trade. Let's say if I have a trade like that, for example, short from here with this green candle, stop loss, let's say above this high. Okay, short from here. Now when I see that, okay, the price is nearing my entry, okay, even I might go out break even, or might go by stop loss, better, it's a good profit, I close my position. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll close my position, and I'll tell my students also close position, the price might hit the zone. So then when you close position, then why the price is moving up? Next question, let me know. Let's say, see, trust me, if you understand this, trading will be very, very easier for you. Trust me, because this is the point that I was lacking when I was, like you as a beginner, or when I was not making money. And these are the things that really changed my trading. So let's say you sold from here. Okay, now your stop loss above this high, like that. This is the monthly chart. This narrow gap is in fact a big gap. Now when the price is here, you want to close that position. So when huge volume is being closed, this sell position, why do the price is moving to the upside? Okay, sir, I have open sell trade in gold 718, so hold it. Okay, we'll look at it. CAD CHF, absolutely, we'll look at it. Prem, please kindly analyze gas direction. Okay, very good question. What do you consider proper risk management? Is there a common standard to gauge that? Yeah, absolutely, there is a common standard, and risk management is key factor as a trader, guys. Keep in mind, risk management is key factor. These are from India. Yeah, thank you very much. So okay, let me address this question, and then we'll jump on again to the analysis. The question was, what do you consider proper risk management? Okay, the proper risk management is, see, risk management is basically a combination of your trading activity with discipline. Again, I'm repeating, risk management is two-part combination. Okay, combination of your trading activity with discipline is risk management. For example, a risk management can be, let's say, every trader has a bad day. Okay, good day is a good day. Let's talk about the bad day, because this is where the disaster comes, right? Good day is the day when you will make money, that's fine. What about the bad day? Let's say back to back 2 trade or 3 trades gone wrong. Okay, this is where most people lose money as a trader. This is where you need to master. What are you gonna do if you back to back hit 3 SL? Okay, and what happened is that, see, when you make money, let's say let's say, for example, you have an account of any amount, could be 10,000, could be less or more, doesn't matter. Now you had a good trading day, you made that 10,000 into 10,500. Okay, now next day, when back to back 2 trade hit stop loss, probably your account gone to 10,300. Okay, now once your account is 10,300, I know how it feels. Okay, I exactly telling from my own experience. And keep in mind, every human think almost in the similar way. We all have the same kind of feeling, same kind of psychology. When this 10,300, we feel very sad. Okay, there is a clear reason for it. That's fine, that's justified, that because though your capital maybe is 10,500 is your gain, but once you lose that 200, still you are in profit of 300, but that doesn't feel good. Okay, and that is where we make the mistakes. Okay, that is where we want to gain back this 200 back, and we feel like, okay, if I go back to 10,500, I'm okay, but until then I'm not happy. I need to get this money back. And then we jump onto the lower time frame. Maybe probably you're trading maybe on 1 hour or 4 hour. Now you jump onto 5 minutes, 1 minute, and then try to take a trade when there is no trade, and then this money started to come down. Okay, and that is where the real risk management, trading psychology, discipline. So what you're gonna do, let's say you should have a specific disciplinary rule to follow when, let's say, the trade has gone wrong. Okay, let's say if you have back-to-back 2 or 3 trades stop loss, get out of the trading desk, done for the day. How many of you can do that? This is where the real strength will come as a trader. Can you let it go? Okay, I have a 2 loss, for example. You can say, I'm gonna leave the desk today, I'm not gonna trade anymore. Okay, this is where the power comes as a trader. If you can do that, you can stay disciplined. So this is where risk management is. Okay, discipline. And as I told you, the risk management is a combination of your trading activity and discipline. Now, what is trading activity? For example, when you open a trade, you have to create a very clear self-awareness, which is very important. You need to make sure that you are not risking more than what you can afford to pay. You know that I saw many gurus online, different kind of opinions, but there is no specific rule for your risk. Keep in mind, the risk that will not trigger you is the risk. For example, risk could be very different from different people. For example, for some maybe 1% risk is a good amount of risk, for some maybe 5%. Okay, now how do you determine what's your risk? Okay, let's say you had a losing trade. Now, if this losing trade is not creating any kind of emotional reaction inside you, that is the amount of risk that you can take. This is only the way I can explain. For example, if you have a $10,000 trading account, okay, now with that $10,000 trading account, if you risk 1%, that is how much? $100, right? Yeah, $100. Now if you lose $100, if you have no reaction, that is okay. Let's say if you lose $500, then you are having a reaction, that is not okay. So that's how you need to determine how much money. If you lose in a single trade, you will not have any kind of reaction inside you. That is the amount of risk that you should take in a single trade. It depends on person to person, personal circumstance, and you need to consider it by yourself. But you should not take a big risk, like maybe 15% risk, 20% risk. It depends on what strategy you are using. As I told you, are you using a manual swing day trading or strategy? Then you should not take that much amount of risk that you can't afford to lose. So this is the main part of risk management, and that is what you need to understand, that so that you know how to protect your capital, which is very important. Okay, hopefully that you understand what is risk management. And there are more, and also lot size calculator, which is a very, very important. Lot size calculation is a big part of risk management. And I know that almost 80% trader that make this mistake. Guys, if you are doing that, I'll tell you that you should learn it now, is understanding the lot size calculation. How many of you know the lot size calculation? Can you let me know in the chat? You know that every trade, so for example, each trade you need to lose same amount of money, and for that amount of money you need to find out what is the lot size. By default, what we do as a trader, I saw that many traders just randomly buy 0.1 lot, 0.01 lot, or 1 lot, or 5 lot. That's a very, very risky strategy. You need to learn lot size calculation based on your amount of pip that you are risking. Based on your account size, you need to find out the lot size calculation, which is very important. Okay, very good, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. When they close the sell position, then they become buy order. Yeah, absolutely. You may be able to recover an account with as little as 20% loss. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, thanks so much for taking time to explain risk management. No problem, Chuck. You are always welcome. Ibrahim, coach, can you explain more about indicator? Okay, we'll look at it. Okay, so a question to explain about the indicator. I'm assuming that you are mentioning our a TF or trend following strategy indicator. So let me quickly explain what it is. So our TF or trend following strategy indicator is basically it's our TF strategy. Is basically not an indicator, it's a strategy. So once you learn the strategy, you can see that in the chart there is a buy signal which is satisfying all the rules of our strategies. This one is not according to the rules, so this one is satisfying the rules. Once before we taught the strategy, we didn't have this one, so students need to scan the chart to find out which one is the proper trade signal, trade alert. Now after we develop the indicator, now it becomes much easier. So basically, once you learn the strategy, you can use that indicator in your trading view chart, even with a free version. You just install, and then it will give you alert about buy or sell if it satisfy all the rules of our strategies. And we have taken quite a few trades based on that strategy. You remember this trade we are open in live YouTube live. We had a great trade on this one here as well, on AUD USD, using this strategy indicator. So yeah, that's the one it is. Now I know that many of you sometimes ask that you are searching on TradingView about this indicator. You won't be able to find it because it's an invite only indicator. So if you are our lifetime member, you can find all the information in your student dashboard, how to use the indicator and how to find it. So yeah, that's the indicator that you can see. AUD USD, please. Absolutely, coach, thank you so much. No problems, Catherine. You are always welcome. Which one is your favorite and best profitable trading strategy? CC Forex, very good question. We'll jump on that one next, but let me look at AUD USD and then I'll jump onto that question. So looking at AUD USD, what we see that AUD USD, this is the monthly chart, and this is what exactly expected in all my analysis. And guys, before also I told something about this. Let me tell you, when you see this kind of doji, you probably remember, in most cases what you'll see that the price normally will come down to around half of this week and then will go up. Okay, these are the real things that guys you can note down. This is the monthly candle. Let's draw this level, and let's see, this is the monthly chart, which is in fact a very important thing. Now you see that exactly with that thing the price came to that level and created this big bullish move. It's an incredible system on AUD/USD. Now this is the monthly chart. What I think that AUD/USD guys will go ahead, and highly likely that this price will come to this zone where there is another liquidity area. The price highly likely will reach this level, this previous support, turning resistance, or even may be able to break that. So AUD/USD now strongly bullish. This is the monthly chart. Looking at weekly, after this previous weekly, you see that there is a huge liquidity gap here, has crossed this full body green candle to the downside completely and closed above with this bullish engulfer. Okay, this is a textbook bullish engulfer or pin bar with a liquidity gap. Now this candle, this is the weekly candle, giving us a potential for a bigger move on AUD/USD. What I think that this is the weekly chart, and AUD/USD at least will reach this top on the weekly, which in fact almost how many pip move, almost 200 pip move on AUD/USD. It's in fact a good move. So weekly, monthly strongly bullish. Looking at daily, this is the daily candle. There is a bullish engulfer. This is in fact a huge bullish engulfer. This candle has formed during NFP. Now the question is, either this price is going like that to this level, or it is coming down. What I think that we might see significant retracement, and then we might be seeing that this market is going to be bullish, and this retracement could come even to test this daily 20 EMA. Will be a very good opportunity for buying, either from this resistance above this red candle on the daily turning support, or even to this level where there is a daily 20 EMA. Let's jump on to lower time frame. Now see, nothing can be guessed in trading. Look, it could even continue to rise from here. Now how will you know? See that first of all we see a narrow doji. Now this one is forming on 46 minutes, which is forming another narrow doji. Okay, now if this one closes as a doji, we will not be trading, because there is still probability for this price to drop. And you can see this is the main thing that you need to learn as a trader, is to find the important area of value. Now what we'll see, that after closing of this candle, we could see a drop. In case if it drops to this level, will be a very good place. After, if we see, let's say, a strong bullish engulfer here, okay, that could be an amazing opportunity for going long on AUD/USD. There's one possibility. Now we can't be rigid on it. Let's say we can't say that okay, we'll only trade only the price come here. What if the price doesn't come here? In that case, we will be looking at strong bullish price action. Okay, if it managed to break this from here, and we'll see when, especially if we find false breakout on the way, a candle that can give us an entry, that is where we will be going long on AUD/USD. So this is a very important area of value. Another one is, this is the top of this neckline, which is the previous resistance turning support. Now the first line is where the high of this daily red candle. The second line is where there is a 20 EMA on the daily. And I strongly believe that at some point we might see that AUD/USD may come back down to test this level, and then from here, either from here we could see strong bullish price action, either from here we could see strong bullish price action. So these are the two zones. Apart from that, if we see that AUD/USD has formed a very strong bullish price from here, then we will be waiting for an entry along this zone. Once we will find, as soon as we will find entry opportunity along this zone on AUD/USD. So basically overall the picture is bullish and will not, definitely not be trading against the trend. Now two important thing on AUD/USD guys to look at is, first of all, see back-to-back two reversal pattern and two liquidity gap. It is normally rare, this kind of things. Now if you closely look at this local downtrend, okay, pardon me, uptrend, you see that this is the channel the price was moving AUD/USD, okay, and going nicely to the upside. Now this channel, if you closely look at it, you'll see that creating series of higher high and higher low moving along this channel. Now once you have seen a false breakout with this channel, you were in live streaming, I think this is what we discussed, the price grabbed liquidity from here and then has broken to the upside. Now this could be a movement, this should be have been a movement for further move, but instead we have seen another false breakout. Again the price has broken this structure, and then we have seen the price has now broken to the upside. So this could be a fueling point for AUD/USD to continue to even rise from here. So based on price action, as you can see, this one is now forming a pin bar, which is in fact bullish, okay. But the best place, say, to buy from here, I will not be interested to buy here now. I need to see a clean, very strong bullish price action from here, or the best way will be if it drops here, which is the very important confluence zone. As you can see, this is the channel where the support here aligning with the 20 EMA, aligning with the daily resistance turning support, and this is where my bet will be a good bet to buy if we see significant bullish opportunity. And I think that this is likely to happen because this price has not come for a deeper retracement in this level. At the same time, as twice liquidity grabbed, it is not impossible to see that in fact the price even moved from here. So based on current time price action, we will be going long on AUD/USD. I will not be going short, as this is a long-term bull market, and I'm very confident that AUD/USD finally will continue to rise. But at the same time, I'm very skeptical about the movement. This is the trading psychology, guys. Keep in mind, trading is like that. You have to be very confident, and at the same time you have to consider the other scenario. So that's how you can stay grounded, and you can, you know, do the proper risk management, which is very important as a trader. So okay, so the question was, what do you think about coming CPI? I'll look at it. Gbpusd, USD CAD, absolute US30 users, sir. Thank you very much. No problems. We'll look at Mohanat US30, please. Yeah, we'll look at it. Fahad Gold, thank you. We'll look at it. CC Forex asking, which is your favorite and best profitable trading strategy? Okay, very good question. Let me answer that. So my favorite and profitable, I love trading strategy is when it combines technical and fundamental. Okay, I know that many traders, you know, that omit fundamental. Now the way I use fundamental I'll explain, but the strategy that I use mainly the trend following strategy, but this is the TF strategy that we have indicated. Now this strategy has a two part in it. One is purely technical, you can use in technical perspective, But so we formulate the strategy in like a probability style. For example, if you use TF strategy only on the technical aspect, then the probability, let's say 70%, right? 70% probability. Now when you this TF strategy use with the combination of fundamental, okay, then the probability rises to 85%. Okay, now in what situation I use that strategy, let me tell you. And first, let me tell you why TF or trend following strategy is my favorite, because this is a strategy where you can take the biggest trade possible. I have taken even a single trade 20 times profit using trend following strategy. And all the all the successful traders who really trade very successfully, even historically, everyone was a trend trader. And this is the only the thing that you can use in your trading. Even if you are a beginning as a trader with a good trading psychology, trading with the trend, you can make a huge money. There is no doubt about it. Trend is very important. That's why I always emphasize on trend. Now, how can you combine fundamental with the trend trading or price action? Is with the CPI data question, we can go to that point. Let's go to the Forex factory. This is a news calendar. Let's jump onto that. Now you see that this there is a news coming up. Okay, what we see that Friday 13th of January, which is next Friday, there's a news coming up on USD and GBP, right? Now this USD and GBP 12:30 a.m. Sydney time in the morning USD news, and then 6 p.m. is GBP news. So what happened is that before that news has been released, the price give us a pattern to read from it. Okay, let me tell you what it is. You see this trade, if you, how many of you remember, I don't know, during this news announcement, this price action is predictable. And that is why if you turn on this one, our TF strategy, you can see this buy signal here. Exactly, this is the trade that we have opened in this YouTube live when this candle was forming. Okay, and it was an incredible trade. Okay, now this price action is predictable, and there was a news coming up later next day. If you go to this date and go to the calendar, you'll exactly see that there was a news. This was a news, and that news, in fact, before that news, this price action has given us an indication that this price will go up. And that is how we combine price action with news announcement, which is the fundamental, completing a professional trading strategy, that what we call a news and price action strategy, combining with the trend following is my favorite trading strategy, is the incredible winning rate. And that is what we are teaching in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. All the students who are lifetime member can have access to that strategy along this indicator. And this is my favorite trading strategy, the most profitable strategy that I mostly use, along with many other trading strategies that we have depending on market situation. Now the question may come that, okay, why do we need so many trading strategy? The reason is the market will not be in the same situation all the time. The market varies. So if you have only, let's say, one strategy and relying on that, if the market condition changes, then you need to use different kind of trading strategy. Okay, so for example, if this one closing, okay, let's say this candle is closing as a bullish engulfer, okay, this current candle, right, like this, a big bullish engulfer, right, let me draw this. and it has an element of false breakout to the downside. This one will not satisfy the rules of our TF strategy, but this one is satisfying another rules of our sniper entry trading strategy. So that is why, depending on the market condition, we apply different strategy, and this is how the real trader trades. They have couple of, when you are in a battleground, you need a shotgun, you need a, the sword, and you need a knife too, based on who is your opponent, what you will be using. That's how trading is. Okay, hopefully that you found value in it. Thank you very much, guys. Give a big thumbs up please, everyone, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This really helps me and also help you. When I see more views, more subscribers, I feel motivated to give more content for free for all of you guys, to help you. So give a big thumbs up. I take 2 seconds to do that. Thank you very much. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, so that you don't miss out. We see a bit spike on euro dollar. Yeah, not a bit, a big spike on euro dollar. So let's see what's happening. We have seen this resistance is broken. Okay, looking at daily, let's see what's happening in the market. That's good. Price has gone up. Okay, so as you have seen the euro dollar trade that we have opened today, we have closed with profit. That's gone. Now let's look at weekly perspective, daily. Okay, so daily candle close will be really important, because we see that very good movement on euro dollar. Look at the 1 hour. Okay, that's good. So the price has broken this resistance level. It has a very strong liquidity, an indication of bigger movement. But I'll not be that much of impressed on buying from this top. Okay, the best, see, there is a saying that buy from higher high, sell from lower low. That I would say that buy from pullback, also sell from pullback. This is where the best trading opportunity comes. Okay, let's see what happened, and then we'll jump on. If there is any trade, we'll jump on it. If you look at weekly and higher time frame, euro dollar now currently just has broken this important level of resistance. This is the first day of trading week, and we have seen significant movement in the first day. So now if I look at the monthly, guys, what do you see? That euro, let's delete all of them. From the monthly perspective, what I think that the price might break this monthly resistance, and high probability that this price will continue to go up even to this 20 EMA, which is a very important level, and may break this zone and then could continue to drop then. So looking at weekly, as you have seen, the price already has broken the resistance level. So upcoming resistance, one is here, the other one is here. From the daily, after the bullish engulfer, along, another bullish candle. So all those possibility for bullish move. Now at the same time, what I think that, guys, this price will do. You see that euro dollar, I don't think that euro dollar will be able to go like that, because there isn't much for this movement to go now. What euro dollar is going to do after closing this candle, what I think that the price will form slower retracement and finally will come back down here. Okay, and from here we might see that again euro dollar going bullish. So if we look at daily, so very strong bullish move, but at the same time the price is approaching the resistance zone. Okay, so looking at AUD USD in the similar way, looks like that AUD USD a bit strongly bullish than euro dollar. Okay, even from the daily price action, AUD USD is very strongly bullish. Now the way the price is basically, you know, that in all those on AUD USD, in all those pairs, the price has a very good momentum in it. Okay, this market has a huge momentum for a very strong movement. Okay, it is not impossible to see that even AUD USD has gone a big jump to the upside. Now if I look at the price action on AUD USD, this bullish candle is significantly bullish. Okay, from euro dollar perspective, the price action, as you can see, it has created a higher low, but from AUD USD, what we see that it has crossed this dodges low and then closing as a bullish engulfer. Okay, and we see that back to back, let me draw this level here, back to back two major liquidity gap, one is here, the other one is here. So back to back two major liquidity gap on AUD USD, and okay, so what do we see that basically the price from this previous resistance turning support, we have seen a significant bullish move on AUD USD. So okay, let's see, let's the candle close 25 minutes later, then we'll see actually what's gonna happen with this one here. Boss, thanks so much for your teaching. I can now read chart on the higher time frame before getting into trade. Very good, boss, thank you very much. Yeah, sure, appreciate your comment, thank you for that. Yeah, awesome. JPY, please have a look at it. AUD USD, so AUD USD is bullish to me so far. Let's see, euro dollar, all of them. So basically what we see that weakening in dollar and strengthening of, so basically risk on sentiment, risk on mode. Nasdaq, okay, so let's look at Nasdaq. Okay, looking at Nasdaq, okay, NAS100 or Nasdaq, what do you see that exactly as expected, there is a gap opening here. Okay, and then you see a couple of sessions candle followed by a narrow doji which has a huge liquidity in it. On Nasdaq, we see that the price basically has grabbed significant liquidity and then now creating a bullish move. So basically, if you look at daily, what we see that the price now crossing daily 20 EMA. Now, because you see that first of all, it has come back down during the NFP and grab liquidity, and this candle on the daily time frame on Nasdaq, it is a very important candle. It has crossed all those levels and then closed back above as a bullish candle. Now it is forming a narrow candle on the daily, so it's basically a sign of continuation. And what I think that even after closing this one, it has a narrow doji on the daily, keeping stop loss below this low could be a very good profitable trade on Nasdaq as a bullish. Now if we look at the higher time frame, monthly, we see that you can see just couldn't break the monthly low and the price started to push. Now this candle, high probability that will reach this monthly resistance level, at least to this level. The reason is there is no, that there is no here, there's no man's land here, and sellers will hesitate to sell this market along this zone, and high probability that this price will go up. And at the same time, if you closely look at the monthly candles, what you see that every month the price was creating series of higher low, and we have seen it is maintained here also a little bit of higher low with the previous monthly low and then pushing high. So it could be a very strong move to the upside. With the movement of gold, all the pairs, you see that Nasdaq also going up. Looking at weekly, there is a back-to-back 2 weekly dojis. We have seen a gap opening and then a movement. So now the question is, either it is coming for a retracement or moving from here. So we could see later, but for the time being, if we look at the daily, we see that the price is still bullish. But for me, I would really happy to open a buy position if I see that the price is above this previous resistance turn support here, okay, and which is in fact a very important zone where we can find bullish opportunity, or even we could see the price just moving from here. Okay, so based on the current time price action, we will be considering going long on Nasdaq, not shorting opportunity. I don't think that this market will be going down anymore. It's a bull market now, the way it has formed, but anything possible in trading. No one can guarantee that something will happen exactly as it is. Always there is a probability to happen something different. Okay, so this one is Nasdaq. I'll look at some other currency pairs. But guys, before I jump on to other pairs, check out the link in the description area, guys. If you are looking for any a regulated broker, you can find a link in the description area. You can use our trade. They are offering currently 40% welcome deposit bonus. If you are in an eligible country, you can use the code. Also, the code is given in the description area. When you are opening account, they are regulated, so yeah, you can use that to trade with them. And also you are helping Forex Trading Wizard Academy, supporting the academy. Thank you very much. So let's look at now CC Forex makes a lot of sense. 100% agree. Thanks be people in market. Thank you very much, CC Forex. Yeah, you are always welcome. Thanks for your comment, that's really appreciated. Chucks, your channel is superb, keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Chucks. You are also superb. You are always welcome to the channel. I try to give everything from my heart, guys, so that you know that I know that the only way to be happy is by giving. This only have I learned in my life. Maltel DXY reached. Yeah, we'll look at it. Maltedi 103, absolutely. Gold, coach, can you check GU? Yeah, I'll look at it next. Please, how do you recognize liquidity and when it is grabbed? Okay, we'll look at this. A very important question. How do you recognize liquidity grab, liquidity, and when it is grabbed? Very good question. We'll jump on it next. Okay, so where you are from, sir? Okay, so let's look at first of all gold again, DXY, and then we'll gold and GU, and then we'll jump onto this liquidity question. So going back to gold again, now gold, as I mentioned, on the lower time frame, looking bullish. So going to the 15 minutes, we see that gold, yeah, from this you can see that the reason I'm jumping on 15 minutes is because we might see some consolidation, but on 15 minutes there could be some trading opportunity. Now you see that there is a double bottom has broken up. The price always follow a pattern. Now we see that this neckline, okay, has been tested here as a support, and then we have seen a bullish move. The way the price action is forming on gold now, this one also bullish. If we look at, we see a buy signal here on gold. So this is basically looking bullish. If you look at all those green candles, which is a very stronger, this is 15 minutes on gold, and if you look at the red candles, they are very narrow, smaller, so which is bullish. So gold on the 4 hour, if we look at, which is closing in 17 minutes. Now the only thing is remaining on gold is that the price just reach weekly resistance level, okay, but it's still, the market is bullish. Okay, this is the main thing that we need to grasp. No matter what, unless we see that the market structure is bellied, it is bullish. Okay, so to to go short, we need reversal pattern or break of market structure. But I think that gold will be bullish. It could come for a deeper retracement to this level, okay, but it is still bullish, and I think that this price will continue to be bullish. So unless we see a very major change in market condition. So if we look at daily, this is the daily candle, and I think that even after going up, we might see deeper retracement to this level here, but it is bullish. So we will be only opening buy position on gold when we open for the time being. Euro dollar, as you can see, we have opened a sell position and we secured a good trade, but as you know that we have closed it, and I was fully on it because I know that we traded against the trend. But the reason we have traded against the trend, as I mentioned, when this 15 minutes candle formed from this monthly resistance, I know that there will be a movement, and that's what we have taken. But it has to be in a very important area, otherwise it becomes very, very difficult to predict. So yeah, we see that euro dollar now showing bullish movement with gold and all other pairs. Okay, so okay, let's jump on to the question, how do you recognize liquidity and when it is grabbed? Okay, so first of all, let's learn about liquidity. What is in fact liquidity? Now liquidity is volume, is the fuel of price, is the order that you are putting on the market, is liquidity. So liquidity is everywhere in the market. Okay, liquidity is everywhere. Now the question is, why then we say liquidity? Because this is where pardon me, This is the zone where you see the market is moving. For example, you see this euro dollar candle. Okay, let's look at here. Now we see that euro dollar starting from here, every candle creating series of higher low, right? So when you see this kind of market, the trader, smart trader, what they do, they when the candle close, they buy. When the candle close, they buy. For example, starting from here, when they saw this candle close, they bought from here, stop loss below this low, and they found this big move, right? Then they add another position, buy, stop loss below this low, they found another position. And once they saw this, they add another position, stop loss like below every candle, or they, it's one way, or they might be trailing the stop loss. This is another good way of securing the profit. Even they are not that adding position, but trailing the stop loss. Let's say once you see that this market created this candle, and you know that there is a liquidity gap here, the price reverse, so it might continue to you buy from here, stop loss here, right? And then what happened, what you saw, that this one form. Okay, now you saw that your price is here, you trail the stop loss just above this candle, right? Now the next one happened, now you trail your stop loss here, so you secured this much of profit. Now the next one, from now you trail your stop loss here, secured this much of profit. So you're just moving, right, without closing the trade. Now you trail your stop loss here. Okay, now you are in a profit, but you trail your stop loss here, securing this profit. Now next, what happened? Look at this. The next candle has come and take you out of the trade. Now this is where the liquidity, okay, this is where the liquidity grab is. This is what we call a liquidity gap. Okay, it's very important. Now to understand liquidity gap, you need to understand where is most amount of stop loss or take profit in the market, where most people are buying. So to understand that, you need to understand the level. You see back to back quite a few dodges here, which is a very important level. Another liquidity zone is here above this wickless candle, and this is where we have opened the trade that we secured with profit today, euro dollar. As you can see, this is the zone where wickless candle, and this is where a lot of stop loss in this zone. This is where the liquidity. Now the question is, why the price, when the price grab liquidity, it drops or it rise, is because, let's say, when the people who are trailing the stop loss, for example, has come here, okay, so their order is a buy order. Once their their buyer, okay, their stop loss is here, okay, now once their stop loss is hit, okay, the market find new momentum in it. Okay, now if you look at this one here in exactly the same way, let's say when people were selling from here, right, they have a lot of stop loss in this zone. Okay, now once their stop loss hit, there is a lot of huge volume in this zone that propels the price to move in the direction that they wanna move, the big boys. That is why once you see the price reached in a very important level and then created a false breakout and then moved in the direction, this is where the liquidity is. Hopefully that you understood. I will clarify more over time. Hopefully you'll understand. Okay, so let's look at gold now. We see that there has been a good movement on gold. Okay, okay, from this zone. So gold is showing significantly bullish move. As you can see, this is a mirror completely. The price action is mirroring this level, and looks like that the price may continue to rise in this direction. Okay, so if we look at this one, our TF strategy, we see a buy signal here on the lower time frame. So let's look at, basically we know all the time frame now. You have seen a couple of times. Okay, this one is closing on 8 minutes. I think that, guys, we might see another movement on gold. Okay, okay, so gold is significantly bullish now. One thing it could do is, as you can see, after this kind of movement, you can expect a pattern here. Okay, like that, a bull flag. Okay, and then to rise up, or even from here, but until we see that this resistance is broken completely to the upside, until we see gold has broken this level completely, it will not be a good idea to open a buy entry, but it is significantly bullish. Okay, okay guys, also the one that posted on the chat, there is a link for the brokerage. You can use that link to open an account with them for trading with Trade. You can start with as minimum as with $100. They're regulated everywhere. USDCHF, any reversal sign on this pair, we'll look at it after non-forex wizard. Thank you, Benjamin, welcome. Kingdom Gold, good morning sir, can you look at AU in dollar yen please? Yep, we'll look at dollar yen as well. Okay, so look at dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen, we see that after testing this zone, completing head and shoulder, we see the dollar yen, I think, creating, dollar yen has created, in fact, a nice looking now head and shoulder. Okay, if we look at daily, we see that price action is bearish. So this current candle is forming a bearish engulfer from this 20 EMA zone. We see that basically with this resistance level, dollar yen, as you can see, created head and shoulder. Okay, and if this is the 4-hour time frame, if we look at daily, we see that from this 20 EMA, dollar yen has created bearish candle followed by a doji, which is in fact a continuation pattern. Now if we look at our TF strategy, we see back to back. Here is one sell, here is one sell, and the price is moving exactly according to the strategy. Now if we look at intraday time frame, we see that this is a very strongly bearish price action. Okay, so dollar yen is bearish. We see this current candle closing as a bearish engulfer, which is highly likely to continue to drop. Okay, now if we look at higher time frame, monthly, we see that dollar yen, after back to back 2 months strong drop, this month we have seen a little bit of retracement to the upside, and again we see a rejection. That means the sellers are still in control. Looking at weekly, after the previous weekly bearish engulfer, like bearish candle, this is a long wick candle which is significantly bearish, as it has crossed quite a few weeks high and then closed as a long wick candle, which is highly likely that the price will continue to drop. If we look at lower time frame price action, we see that and dollar yen is significantly bearish. This is exactly according to our sniper entry trading strategy. There is an impulse correction, it is in another impulsive phase. Okay, so dollar yen is bearish. Let me look at US oil. Looking at daily time frame, we see that, let's look at higher time frame, monthly. Now monthly perspective, US oil, we have seen primarily a strong drop. Now it is going up for a deeper retracement, and I think that this price will even continue to drop. Now looking at weekly, this week price open with almost no wick at the bottom. So now from the weekly perspective, we see that there is a probability for some movement to the upside. So US oil, I think that this is the weekly perspective. This week we might see some bullish move. Monthly perspective, it's still bearish, but weekly we might see that this price again going up to this liquidity zone. Okay, from the weekly perspective. Looking at the daily time frame, what we see that dollar yen on the daily, there is an impulse and then correction. Okay, now with that correction, the price has reached this important previous support, turning resistance with this daily 20 MA. So what we could see, US oil testing this daily 20 MA, testing this previous support, turning resistance, and from here we might see that US oil again coming down. So if we narrow down to lower time frame, we see that a red candle is being formed now. I think that US oil now preparing for a bearish move again. If you closely look at this neckline here, which is the previous support, turning resistance here, so this could be a candle for selling on US oil. As you can see, narrow candle with a liquidity gap, but at the same time the price still didn't reach the daily 20 MA. It may reach there, it may not reach, but the one that has closed, this one is a bearish candle. Okay, already there has been a big impulse correction, there has been another impulse. Okay, so big drop on US oil. Okay, this is a bearish candle and highly likely that this price will continue to drop. Okay, there has been a little bit of gap opening here in this time frame. Yeah, so US oil is bearish. No problems, thank you. Okay, USDs are in the similar way as all other instrument. Also looking like that it is also bearish. There is a multiple liquidity gap, back to back 3 candles from this bearish candle, and there has been a head and shoulder here, and then the price has broken down. So USDs are also looking like that lower time frame. We could see stronger movement on this one as well. Okay, looking at natural gas, one of you asked for gas. Let me look at that. Looking at daily. Okay, let's look at bigger picture first. Monthly perspective, gas on a monthly level of support. Okay, this is the swing high turning support here. So if we look at monthly, gas currently became little bit of overextended on the monthly, but is still bearish. If we look at weekly, this is the first day of trading week, we see that the price has so far little bit of bullish move. What I think that we might see this week some movement to the upside, as the price, as you can see, tested this important level, which is the previous resistance turning support, and this week we might see some deeper retracement on natural gas. There has been an impulse, now we can expect a correction. So according to like Fibonacci level, we see so if we consider 38.2% Fibonacci on natural gas, we see that there is still a high probability for this price to go up. There is still room for movement to the upside. Looking at daily, there is a doji. Okay, and with the doji, we see that today so far still there is no strong movement. I think that this daily doji, as you can see, formed in a very important level, previous resistance turning support. Either we could see some sideways movement or we could see some bullish move on this one, but for me, normally, unless I see a clear reversal pattern, I normally do not trade against the trend, or unless I see a very strong liquidity gap, then only the one that we did today early on euro dollar is based on the liquidity gap. So on natural gas, if we look at further lower time frame, so if we see, as you can see, it has formed an inverted head and shoulder on the 4 hour. Okay, we see there has been an inverted head and shoulder. Now if we see that, let's say if you see that the price has broken out of this inverted head and shoulder completely, okay, then what I would say that a good place to enter a buy position, because normally this is what happened when the market became overextended on the higher time frame. The price creates a reversal on the lower time frame and then reverse. Okay, so this inverted head and shoulder, if it breaks to the upside, when the trend confirms, then we can, that it can be traded towards the upside, because it is always good idea to buy or sell when the trend is fully confirmed. Look at it, euro NZD, no problems. Gbpusd, thanks coach. No, okay, looking at Gbpusd, and then we'll go to the euro NZD. And in the meantime, guys, if you wanna learn, we see that Gbpusd also has created a strong bullish price action. Okay, Yeah, absolutely, Karoba, everywhere. So we see that GBP USD, what we see that the previous session candle is a bullish candle with a liquidity grabbing it. It crossed almost two sessions low, and this is a bullish candle. Okay, if we look at daily, there has been a gap opening on GBPUSD, gap down. Now you have seen my YouTube video that yesterday was released about gap up and gap down. What we see that there is a bullish engulfer followed by a gap down, which is a very strong bullish price action. So what I would say that GBPUSD, it might remain in this level as a bullish price action, and I think that GBPUSD may continue to go up. Okay, and if I look at the higher time frame on the monthly perspective, we see that the price, see this one, if you closely look at what we see, that GBPUSD grab liquidity from the monthly low, the previous monthly low. Now this is basically a sign of bigger movement on GBPUSD. We might see a long bullish engulfer like this on the monthly time frame. So that is the sign that GBPUSD may continue to go up. If we look at weekly perspective, we see that there is a narrow doji, the price open with a gap, now a bullish move. So what I would say that GBPUSD is bullish, but at the same time, looking at daily, this daily candle is a lonely candle. I'll be really happy to open buy position after doing a proper retracement on the lower time frame. If we look at lower time frame on the 4 hour, we see that GBPUSD, though this is a bullish engulfer, is still this market, you can see there has been a movement, and looks like, you see, like this a tired market. We could see a breakdown on the lower time frame, and with that breakdown, if the price reach this zone, this is where high probability trade setup. And I think that this is one thing may happen, which is high probability, is to for the price to come to this level, okay, where the all these candles are this resistance zone, turning support, breaking all this low, and then testing this 20 MA and creating a bullish move. This will be the healthy way for GBPUSD to go up. So for me, it's still bullish, but we need suitable entry opportunity for this move. Okay, now GBP JPY. Okay, let me look at. So you see that on GBP JPY on the daily perspective, from this 20 MA we have seen a rejection, but it's still, this price action for me is still bullish. If we look at first of all monthly, we see that this is a long-term bull market. From this previous resistance turning support, we have seen a very strong bullish move. Looking at weekly, there is can see there is a bullish, strong bullish candle followed by this one here, as you can see on the weekly. Also the price so far is still bullish. Long-term price action is bullish, and from this previous resistance turn support, we have seen a movement, and I think that this price will continue to go up. If you look at the daily, now from this daily 20 MA we have seen a primarily bounce, but I think that this price will break this daily high even later today. Okay, so which is still, to me, is bullish. If we look at lower time frame on Gbpusd, I see that this price action is bullish. So I think that this price will continue to go up at least 50 points from 50 pip from here. Okay, so Gbpusd has a momentum now. We'll see that this market now is going up. Okay, this red candle is basically tested this zone, previous resistance, turning support here. Okay, we see that it has got a momentum in it, and we could see the price may continue to go up. So yeah, Gbpusd is setting up for another move to the upside, and I think that even it could reach this resistance level. Okay guys, so yeah, I think that yeah, Gbpusd for me, it's preparing for another bullish move. Okay, so there has been already an impulse on Gbpusd. You can see this is an impulse correction. Now it is in another impulsive phase. From the 1 hour time frame perspective, yeah, it's highly bullish. Okay guys, so if you want to learn the strategy that we are using guys in this kind of instrument that we trade, and also if you want to trade with them with us in our private Telegram channel, and also learn our strategies, you can find a link in the description. You can visit the website, join us to learn our strategies, and also to trade with us in our VIP Telegram channel. Be a part of a great trading community, and also have all the trading tools, including this trend following strategy indicator, which will give you all the signals according to our trend following strategy. And also there's a lot of things coming up. You will be part of this. If you're a lifetime member, then you will be part of this for the rest of your life. So let's jump on to some other pairs. Yeah, absolutely cover everywhere. Euro, NZD, USD, AUD, or AUD, USD. Okay, so let's look at Euro, NZD. Okay, Euro, NZD, we see that the market showing some bullish move, but if you look at this is the daily chart, what I would say that Euro, NZD, let's look at the higher time frame, weekly. Okay, so we could see some bullish move later on Euro, NZD, as weekly showing some bullish. Yeah, the price has grabbed liquidity from here and then going up. If we look at daily, but it's still lower time frame is bearish. Okay, on Euro, NZD, this is the daily candle, and what I think that we might see another wave of drop, and then we could see a bullish move on Euro, NZD. If we look at lower time frame price action, as you can see, there has been an impulse. Now it is going up. We might see another correction, another impulse, and then based on how it is doing, so lower time frame is bearish, higher time frame bullish, monthly, weekly. So finally on Euro, NZD, we might see that the price is going up okay, because the long-term impulse is bullish. You can see that this is the weekly chart. There has been an impulse correction. It is another impulsive phase, but because it's a higher time frame, on the lower time frame is still there is bearish price action. On the daily, the price just touched this 20 EMA, and from this zone we see that the price now retreating back. So if you look at this lower time frame on the 4 hour, the price is reaching this level. What I think that this price may continue to go up, test this level, previous support, turning resistance, and from here we might see that again the price is coming down. So lower time frame, after we see that this price testing this previous support, turning resistance, we may be able to go short, but for the time being it is just going up to test this level. So looking at euro dollar again, we have seen after closing of this candle, we might see that euro dollar coming down for a deeper retracement. I think that Gbpusd is setting up for a bullish move again. Okay, there has been significant movement here. So Gbpusd is bullish. Okay, let me look at all of them that I see. Okay, gold candle close, you can see it has closed as a bullish candle and then opened with a gap up in this session. What I think, guys, that gold might remain still on a sideway in this level. Okay, and then we'll see exactly what it is trying to do. Okay, as I mentioned, if you look at the weekly on gold, we see that the price just crossed this weekly resistance level, which is a very important level of resistance on the weekly. From here we have seen this big impulse followed by this gold has reached that resistance level, and then as you can see it penetrated this weekly high, primarily has a rejection. Now we need to see in fact exactly what it is doing. It is not impossible to see that gold is reversing from here. The reason is it is on a weekly resistance level, at least certain level it may possible to reverse. So if we see clean reversal pattern and then breakdown on the retest, we will be selling, otherwise we will be observing. So this is one with the gold. And with that said, guys, okay, US30, Mohanad, we'll look at US30. Okay, so US30, the price opened with a gap. Now for me, clearly I need to see the price has broken down here. Okay, tested this previous resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, turning support, then we can consider going long. Now as I mentioned, in all the USD pairs exactly in the same manner, you can see AUD, AUSD also, it could be a reversal, but we need to see the prices in this level, and then if we see a bullish move, then we can consider going long. So you can see on AUD USD it is forming a double top, but it doesn't mean that it is reversing. So if we see price action drop here, tested this level, and then we can consider going long on AUD USD in the similar way US30. Okay, what I think that for this price to consider a bullish, you see there has been a double bottom, the price has broken out. We need to see the price has come back down. One candle at least has created a long drop to this level, tested this previous resistance, turning support, then we will be consider going long. So it might create a smaller candle and then you see that one candle has dropped, okay, or maybe a long wick candle tested this zone and then created a long wick candle with a body up, and then we might see that, you know, US30 is going up. Okay guys, so hopefully that you enjoyed this session. I will be on it as soon as I finish my live session. I still watch the price action to find the best trading opportunity for my students and for myself as well. I love trading. As you can see, we had two trades. One of them is euro dollar today, which we secured 2 times profit on it, exactly this one. And if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with us, you can find a link in the description. You can visit us, join us to trade with us and to become an independent professional trader, to be a part of a great trading community. So with that said, I'm gonna end this session. I will see you tomorrow in this live session at the same time. Keep eye on all the content that we are releasing, and don't forget to subscribe, press that bell button so that you don't miss out any of the content. With that said, thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow in this live session. Hopefully that there is some good trade coming up, as you see that the market is getting volatile. And stay tuned, learn proper risk management, and I'll